Coach Jerry here. Today we have another great Bare Fit tutorial for you guys. We'll be talking about pull-ups, especially for beginners, for someone that that's not able to do their first pull-up. We'll be going over our method on how we teach people at Bare Fit how to do their first pull-ups. There are multiple ways that you could achieve your first pull-up, but this is the way that we typically teach people in our gym how to achieve their first pull-up. We've had multiple clients that couldn't do a pull-up achieve their first pull-up and have even gone on to do muscle-ups from this method that we're going to teach you guys right here. So we're going to start off with this low bar. First thing that we're going to talk about is positioning. All right, so you want your hands to be outside of your shoulders. You don't want it to be too wide. All right, so right outside of our shoulders. You want to get nice and close to the bar, right? From here, you're going to step forward, feet forward. You're going to drop your hips all the way down. And as you drop your hips all the way down, you want to make sure everything's nice and aligned. Wrists, elbows, all the way down to your hips. You're going to engage your core. You're going to depress your scapula. And from there, you're going to engage your lats. Elbows nice and tight. Don't let your elbows flare out. Elbows nice and tight to your body. Then you're going to pull on up, chin above the bar, and then come back down. So I'll show you that one more time. All right, you're going to retract your scapula, engage your lats, looking forwards, elbows nice and tight. You're going to pull on up, chin above the bar, and then come back down nice and slow. So another way to scale this and make this a little bit harder. If you're on your heels, bring your feet up, and you're on your heels. That makes it a little bit harder. And you want to one thing you want to avoid when doing those when doing these pull-ups. You don't want your hips to come on up. So you want to make sure your hips are down so that's how we know we're using our upper body to pull us up. So once your hips start to come up, that means we're starting to use a lot of legs to bring us up, all right? So we want to focus on keeping our hips down, right? And then really engaging using that upper body to pull ourselves up, all right? So when we do it like that, I would say we're using at least 60% of our body weight, upper body weight to pull ourselves up, all right? Another great way to build up on these pull-ups are iso holds. You know, just like you would do on a regular bar, same concept. You're going to engage those lats. You're going to pull on up. We're going to go 5 seconds, chin above the bar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then come on down nice and slow. Then we're going to go ahead right underneath the bar, squeeze that core. Keeping those hips down. All right, we'll go for 5 seconds also. 3, 2, 1. Then we'll come back down, all nice and slow, keeping those lats engaged, and we're going to dead hang. All right. Notice how I'm on my heels to lengthen the lever on my drop, all right? So if you look at once my feet come down, you see how my hips come up, all right? Now when I'm on my heels, I can really stack my hips, all right, to make it a little bit harder on me when I go to do my pull-ups. If you have any questions, DM us, add us, let us help you achieve your first pull-up. Get Bare Fit, let's go.